as though we have a quorum, so I'm going to call this meeting of the Kentucky Legislative Ethics Commission into order on November 15th, 2022. I'm going to ask Danita to call the roll, and when you do answer the roll, please indicate where you are located.
Sheldon Ball. He's here via Zoom.
Okay.
Ernie Harris.
Here, and I'm in Frankfurt.
Dave Nicholas.
Here, I'm in Frankfurt.
Tanya Pullen.
Here, coming from Greenup County to you.
Gail Russell.
Here, and I'm in Frankfurt.
Arnold Simpson.
Here in Covington.
And Anthony Wilhoit is absent.
It appears that we have a quorum and duly constituted to do business. The first order of business is approval of the minutes from the October 11th, 2022 meeting. Have you had a chance to review those, and is there a motion?
Move the
I would make a motion that to be accepted as mailed.
Motion made and seconded. Any discussion? Without objection, it is so ordered. Our staff report. Ms. Laura.
Okay. Good morning. I'm glad to see all of you here today and on Zoom virtually. The first item we have is the budget. Those items are in your packet, and Tom Hampton says we're doing well on our budgetary items. It's in order. So, anybody have any questions, and if you wanted to take a motion to accept it, that would be great.
Motion that they be accepted as mailed with thanks of your excellent explanation.
Second.
Motion made. Is there a second?
Second.
Okay, motion made and seconded. Any discussion? Any questions? That was a rather lengthy report.
Yeah.
I hope everybody understood it.
Now, they told me in law school there would be no math, which is why I went there. So, Danita is going to fill us in quickly on Judge Wilhoit and how he's doing.
I'm sure all of you
Hang
are.
on just a minute.
Oh, sure.
Is there any objection?
Oh.
All those who favor the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, no. The ayes have it, and it is so ordered. Danita, go
Got
ahead.
ahead of myself.
Anthony had spinal surgery. He fell after giving blood. After our meeting, he was going to go give blood the next week, and he actually had passed out at the blood center. And then they let him drive home, and then once he got home, he fell again. So he actually had surgery on his lower back, and he did some rehab, and now he's at home and recuperating. From my understanding, I texted him a few days ago, and he said he's doing much better. We'll probably see him at the next meeting. His family said they're having trouble keeping him sitting still. So, much expected. So, he's doing well.
Great. Thanks, Danita.
That's great news.
Yeah.
As one who has a bionic back, I can appreciate that.
Yep. The next item we have, we've put in your all's packets the annual report draft, and asked if you had any, additions, subtractions, anything we missed to let us know. I haven't heard from anybody on that, so if there aren't any objections, we'll just go on and send that by December 1st, actually probably this afternoon, to LRC as required by the statute. And there doesn't need to be a motion or anything on that. Okay.
Thanks for doing that.
Okay. Well, thanks to the staff. Danita and Lori keep us, on our timelines as to the things we need to do. So, just to fill you in a little bit more on some other things that are going on, Emily and Ms. Russell are going to be going to Kogel in Canada next month. I can't believe it's here already. And Ms. Russell is going to present on a panel for the Council on Governmental Ethics Laws. I always have to think about the acronym there. So that's December 3rd through the 7th. So I think that'll be really really good. The next item, just to let you know what's going on. Of course, I hear there was an election a couple weeks ago. We're going to have our required new legislator training in middle of December 14th. So Emily and I will do that. There are somewhere around 25, I believe, probably upwards of that, new legislators. It's required by the statute. It's 2 hours. It's always good for us to get the ethics issues in front of folks. The last time we did this in 2020, of course, COVID, we weren't able to be in person, but we did it via Zoom. It still went well, but I'm glad that we're going to be able to be, over here in the annex to talk to people. And again, that always is a good. We always get lots of questions from that about people transitioning from normal life to being a legislator and their jobs, occupations, and issues that might come up, such as conflicts and things. So I think that'll be good. Also, current issues training. Also, we have to do that per the statute. Also, that's also 2 hours, and that'll be the second day of the session, which will be January 4th. And traditionally, of course, we invite all of you if you want to come and attend. You can come and watch the session, and then we have about a 30-minute break or so, and then have the commission meeting at that time as well. We've asked Emily actually has asked Andrew Boone, who is an assistant U.S. attorney and who is in charge of governmental corruption investigations and prosecutions, and heads up kind of a task force on that, to come speak. He's a currently acting assistant U.S. attorney, and along with Ken Taylor, who was with the U.S. Attorney's Office for a long time, and so they were going to give a presentation on corruption, things that legislators need to avoid. Obviously, and I think that'll be really good. And also, we've been approved for CLE for both of those things as per as we're supposed to do. So that's good. So that's that, I think. Let's see. Oh, one small thing. Well, it's not really a small thing, but we're still working with, and I think we put something about this in the packet. We're still working with LRC on our new database. They've had some personnel turnover, so it's we're still working on it, but obviously that's something that is very much needed, and we're just so, we couldn't ask for better folks to work with in terms of LRC. So
Yes, sir.
Did you say that during the new legislator training, that will be a day that we will meet as well?
No, for the current issues training in January, which is January 4th.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'll send out those dates as well, so you can plan around that. So what usually happens is that we train them from 9 to 11 here, and then we usually meet. The commission usually meets about 11:30 afterwards.
Okay.
So. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Thank you, Ms. Chairman.
Yeah, that's not for the new legislators. It's for all the legislators.
Right. Right. The new ones
The one
will
that-
be December 14th.
Yeah.
And you're welcome to come to that too if you want.
Are we on the December 14th? Will we have a commission meeting on that day as well?
No, I think the commission meeting is the 13th
Okay.
on that month. Yeah. Yeah. Is that right? Okay. So. Okay, that is all that I have. So.
Again, the informal opinions are in your
Oh,
packet.
yes.
And if you have questions about those, we need to chat about those in executive session because those are confidential. Next order of business is that pursuant to KRS 61810, sub 1, sub C, sub K, I need a motion that the commission go into executive session to discuss complaints.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made and seconded that we go into executive session. Is there any discussion? Appearing to be none. All those who favor the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those no, opposed, no. The ayes have it, and it's so ordered. You may join us. He can come up.
I'll just move over one.
Yeah. Is Mark here? No, Mark. The other Mark. The other.